Hey YouTube, it's your girl Cherry Coco, and as you can see, it's all about the eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and just give a quick run through of how I do my eyebrows. So let's start. Starting off with some clean eyebrows with some makeup wipes. I'm going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. primer and the concealer stick along with the little blending brush, and then I just use the e.l.f. brow pencil, just the $2 brow pencil. So first, let's start off by cleaning the face and the area that we're going to be working with. I'm very oily, so I must do that first. Now let's comb the eyebrows because they're a little bit out of whack, as you can see. So let's comb them really, really good, and then we can go ahead and get started. So how I start off with my eyebrows is that I like to make sure that I don't pull it up too much, the tip of that eyebrow stick, and then I lift my brow up, and then I start from the very bottom and I go up, trying to create a clean line. Even though I'm going to go over this with some concealer, I like to start off first. And for me, I lift the brow up because I feel like it gives me a better arch, and then I just try to do some little wispy hairs just to emulate that, some real hair there, because it's a little scarce a little bit. And I like to go out closer to the bridge of my nose just because I think it makes my eyes look a little bit wider. And just a little bit brighter too when you see it with the concealer. And as you can see, I'm doing my arch. I like a high arch for some reason. I like to look shocked at all times. I don't know why, but I like the high arch. So there we go. And then I'm just going to come underneath and just fill in where the hair is naturally and where some has been overplucked by me, because I have a habit of just plucking the mess out of my eyebrows. Man, I just love to pluck those eyebrows, y'all. You just don't even know. And then I get my makeup wipe for any mistakes that I make. Yep, and then just go back over it. Now, the color I'm using is dark brown. It's not too dark and it's not too light. But sometimes I do have to go over it pretty good. But the thing about it is that I usually never go too much. And look at that. It's looking cleaner already. Now it's just time to add some concealer underneath and try to clean up a little bit where there's still some excess hairs that I might not have gotten, and some discoloration too, just to make everything look just a little bit more even underneath. Now this e.l.f. concealer is brand new out the packet, so it's a tad bit watery, even though I don't like it too creamy, because too creamy I feel like just looks very cakey, and I'm not going for a cakey look. And I like the way that this one just blends out really good. And I'm just doing some clean strokes underneath, and then I'm just stroking downward after that. Yeah, now it's time to do a dab bit more. I'll go to the other side. Yep, just clean up and just add some clean lines to it, and then start to stroke downward to get some really good blending going in. Yeah, I think this concealer works so much better than the stick I used to use. I used to swipe my concealer brush on the actual stick, but I just don't like that heavy, creamy, cakey effect. I think this one just glides on a little bit better. I think it's a little bit smoother. That's a lot better for blending. Now I need to go ahead and do the top. Yep, dab over there, dab it over there. Create some clean lines. And then go over to the other side. And then we're going to stroke upward to do some blending. And I do that also because it just blends in with my actual foundation a lot better too. It really does. And I just think it brightens up my eyes a little bit, especially if I'm not doing any bright eye makeup, which I usually don't do any eye makeup at all, except for like eyeliner and mascara. I might wear some, some pink eyeshadow, but that's about it. eyeshadow really intimidates me. Now I'm just going to brush this up to make it look a little bit more natural. They're going to clean it up a little bit more. Make it look a little bit more cleaner. And I think it's starting to come together. Okay, so let's use our blending brush and just blend that in. That brush was actually $1. Both those brushes were $1 at Walmart, the e.l.f. brushes. And all right, and I think it's time to actually get some makeup going on. Yeah, get the foundation going and some, yeah, let's see what it looks like. All right, so this is the finished look. I really, 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 really like it. And I hope you guys like it too. It looks clean, looks natural. I like the arch. And I think I'm happy with this one. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, but this time I think it was an actual hit. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one a hit. All right, I hope you guys like it and enjoyed this tutorial.